You are watching Travel World Online.
Sanadige, a renowned name in the culinary world, known for its impeccable blend of flavors from the coastal regions of India, is set to open a restaurant in Mumbai, Gurgaon and Dubai. 2TV team spoke with Akshay Shetty, Group General Manager, Hospitality, MRG Group. He said,
Industry which will always keep evolving. Investment in hospitality, you will never go wrong, provided your ethics is not right. If your ethics is right and you say that when you stick to the essence of hospitality, where you say you will give the best of food and services, right? You have a good ambience, the comfort levels are great. As I said, if you think like a customer, you will never go wrong. So reiterating where I started, the entire empire was built around one restaurant called as Banjara, right? So when the entire empire could have been built from one restaurant, so we don't think that investing in hospitality is a wrong choice. So it has given us name, fame, everything that that vision has given us. So we will drive on that vision for another as many years, and we will keep investing and setting our footprints with regards to the brand that is. Be it a management role, yes, people ask, you don't want your own thing. Yes, we do want. So we are also, Goldfinch is a priority to the ownership. Goldfinch which is our first priority, to take the brand. Sanadiki comes along with Goldfinch. So this is a brand which we want to invest, and we will be investing on this predominantly before we get into a managed asset, or we give someone else to manage our assets. That is a different forte altogether. But then investment will not stop. Resource. What is life without challenges? Resource. Everyone said the worst affected industry during COVID was the hospitality industry. Sure. The best as far as performance wise, which really came forward and has recovered and is doing really well, is the hospitality industry. So we know how to take the bullet as well, and we know how to move forward. And we have never looked back, because there are people who want to explore. There are newbies who come into town, but the essence will always remain. Right. The essence is, as I said, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach, right? So that will never stop. Will that ever change? Will never change. Have gone up. RevPAR is something which I have seen numbers which should encourage a lot of investors to invest into hotels. Yes, the international brands have been doing well, but the Indian brands are shoulder to shoulder with the international brands. People are more reciprocative towards travel now, because I'll tell you one of the reasons also is because all the hotels, be it a standalone, you go to the smallest of places, okay, the smallest of touches, you still, you will see a sanitizer that has been kept. Okay, hygiene levels that have been maintained. Yes, COVID has taught us that lesson, that how important hygiene levels were to us, and we are still maintaining it. No one has gone back and said, "Oh, it is a cost." It is not a cost. All right, it is a necessity, and anything that is a necessity, irrespective of what the inflation is or what comes into play, we will not stop. If something needs to be done, we will do it. Because if we don't provide the services, tomorrow, travel industry, people will stop traveling. All right. This is one of the reasons why, I'm happy with the way the traveler has looked into hospitality, because he or she himself is comfortable and sure about travel. That if I travel, I am going to get the best of services. I am going to get the best of food. The hygiene level are very well maintained. You can just go and see. Even I was surprised and very happy to see the north stretch here with the homestays that are coming. Right, so that is one segment that we would want to explore. It is absolutely brilliant. doesn't matter how you no longer want a huge room with the larger than life facilities.
Basic amenities.
Yes, basic amenities which gives you a homely feeling. It is. I was speaking today morning itself. I was talking about how when I was talking to someone during COVID and how the industry has evolved after COVID. And someone said, we are coming up with touchless menus in this. So I said, yes, but then we cannot run in and do away without touch. So our touch is not the physical touch. That our touch is how we connect to you. If you ignore your roots of what hospitality is all about, you will falter somewhere or the other. As I said, the areas in some cities have already shown a growth of 25 to 30%. Okay, and it is not looking back. All right, so which is really a positive thing.
These cities are
like the city of Bangalore, like the city of Delhi.
Okay.
Right. So these are the cities where even Bombay is not looking back. Today it is, if you see a normal 4-star or normal 4-star hotel or a standalone 4-star hotel as well is recording areas which was never seen before. Right. People, when we were making budgets, when we were just coming post-COVID, right, we were talking about what would be our recovery percentage as against COVID. So some said in the year of 2022, right, some said we would recover 85% of what we did in 2019. So that post-COVID era. My hotels, that are hotels in the metropolitan cities, have superseded 2019 numbers by almost 40%. Right, so that's a phenomenal growth that one could see, and it is the story is the same across even my international chains. There is no looking back.
You mean in terms of revenues and
in terms of revenue, yeah, 40% revenues more than what we saw in 2019. Okay, because for us it was all about when we were coming out of the COVID, post-COVID, this thing, we were just, hospitality was normalizing. So we all thought that, 2019 would be a year that we should compare ourselves to, right? Or 2019 is what 1 year that we can compare ourselves to. But then we have superseded the norms. So which means that the end consumer, the guest, wants to explore hospitality. Right. Though the COVID has kept you home and we are much more closer to our family now, but then now I think the trends have changed where a couple used to go and have a lunch or a meal in a hotel or a restaurant. I think now a family goes and has. There is enough choices as well. But that does not stop us. So there is enough and more demand for everyone to get their fair share. For us, the domestic market has been in its A game.
Yeah.
All right. So it has really been, profitable, and we were really buoyant the way the domestic segment and responded to the post-COVID era. International travel, it is slow, but then it is getting there.
Okay.
All right, and it is slowly catching up pace. And if you see the options of restaurants are many as well. You would see the foreign traveler wants to explore different cuisines, right? Irrespective of he is an Italian or he is from China or he is is English or anyone. So he or she wants to explore different cuisines. They want to explore what India gives them. Gone are those days where he would say, no, I would order from a McDonald's or I will have a coffee at Starbucks. No, they want to go and explore. Yes, they want to explore what does Sanadike gives them. They want to explore what does maybe a North Indian restaurant would give them. They want to explore what India has to offer. Mm-hmm. And this is a positive sign. This will see many. Because if you see their testimonials, right, it's all about how beautiful this country is.
Right.
And how much does this country... And they take these memories and the stories and they become our marketing tools. That they go and spread the word, saying how beautiful. You need to explore these places.
You are watching Travel World Online.